Yo, what is going on, guys? I hope you guys do great. Today I just want to share, take my time to share a little of my feeling and what I think about Nofap. Since this channel is all about, mostly about addiction, of pornography, Nofap. It's all about Nofap fitness. So today I'm going to talk about Nofap. So I have been in this, I would say, journey for at least my 6th year. I'm 6 year in. So it doesn't mean that I'm clean for 6 years. I relapse, I give in, into temptation, like everyone else. I don't believe that anyone can go for 6-7 years without PMOing. That means masturbating, porn viewing, and stuff like that. It shouldn't be a perfect journey. It shouldn't be all sunny days. There's a day that we are not that good, we give in, and we have to start again. But it's a journey, right? That makes me learn a lot of things in life, right? Because everything will not be as perfect as we think, and we are not a perfect being. And the only way for us to move on, to do this long term, is to learn from the mistakes, We all will have excuses we make for ourselves when we are failing the Nofap, when we are on this journey, So when you know that you will make this kind of excuses for yourself, then don't make it next time. Learn from the mistake. What will trigger us to make this excuse again and again? Maybe it's out of boredom, maybe it's out of aggressive viewing in Instagram without any benefit of doing that, Just, what I mean is, have no point but scrolling down, and things trigger us. And that is how people fall into the trap again, because they see something sexy, they see the models, they are there just for one reason, to get you on hook and get you follow them, in promise of showing you things that will trigger you, make you stay, make you addicted to want to consume their content, and that is how they make money. They get sponsored, they get free stuff from the big company that they work for, They do shout out, they wear their gym leggings, to show off their body. So we men, get hooked on it. That is inevitable, because we like to see beautiful things, as a guy. But that is how we get into this rabbit hole. That's what I want to say, and that's what I mean. So control yourself, not to spend most of your time scrolling or looking at Instagram models. Will greatly help you in this journey. That's what I think that will help everyone that they decided they want to do Nofap and they want to do great. They want to lessen their failure, right? They want to lessen their relapse, right? Because of boredom, right, we tend to go and find interesting things to see. Right? It's easily accessible when we have internet. So our mind will like, oh, this is good. This is the things that makes me feel alive and happy. But then it's killing your time, killing your productivity. Right. You only realize it when you've done your stuff. Right? When you are relapse, then you start to regret everything that like we fall into, right? So that is most of the problem that most people will encounter. A guy will encounter when they try to do Nofap and they fail, they relapse, right? Because of boredom, because of nothing to do, nothing productive to do, no life goals, no purpose, and that's all they can do to kill their time, right? So basically, guys are motivated by sex, like by money and food, right? But mostly, like when we are young, right, we are just like want to go out and we want to find a girl, and then we want to make a girlfriend, and then we can legally have with them, right? So I want to avoid saying those words, but that's what we think. That's what most men thinks. And as we grow older, right, we are not that shallow-minded anymore. We are not just aiming for the S, right? We want to build on something that is for the long term, and then we want someone in our life that have and provide some quality that we want in them, right? Because we as a guy or as a man will have to be a provider, like especially if you're saying that you want to have, right, a family, right? You want some woman that can nurture you and nurture your offsprings, your kids, right? So you don't want to get those girls that just want fame and just want money, right? They are not really supporting you, and they are not really encouraging you to be the best version of yourself. And that's right what Nofap is about. Get control of your life, right? When everyone like get longer in their journey as they're doing Nofap, right, for a long term, they realize that they want to find someone that is quality, right? They don't want someone that just satisfied their primal needs. That's still important, but that's not the decision making criteria for them, right? They want to see everything else that the girls can provide, right? What they can bring to the table for me. And I think that's alright, because relationship is about both sides, right? We both do things to support each other. That's what we call a relationship, right? When a guy bring food, bring shelter to the family, the woman will be the one who take care, nurture the youngs, right, the offsprings. That's what it's supposed to be, and that is what healthy family do, and will run at, right? So you will get this mindset that it's not all about sex. It's about growth. It's about quality, right? And it's about support that someone you want to have relationship with will bring to the table. So you as a man can do your best and fight and earn and provide to the family. That is what Nofap about for me, right? So this growth is so important. As we grown up, as we get older, if we skip this phase in life, we are not able to grow. We are not able to be the true man, the true purpose that God has given to us to live by, right? We ignore the callings, we give in to temptation, we give in to what is on the screen, we live the life that, right, they are not reality. So we want to live like a real man, like a real guy, going on their purpose, doing stuff that make us happy as a man, right? Do our sport, have our own friends, right? Have our own community, right? We should live in that way, in harmony, right, with men and women, whereby not, I mean, now, right, the women are dominating the working force, right, and then they demand to be in the same status as a man. They want to be equal, but I don't think that there will be equal point of the man and woman, because there's so much different in between us. And as a man, we have to step up. We have to be strong again, right? To be a provider, to show the woman that we can take care of them and they can be themselves, right? They don't have to be so strong, and that's not what they built for, right? And Nofap journey has made me realize everything about this, because I start to, like, I want to spend my time on learning more about human, more about men and women, right? The dynamics, right? That how they work together. And Nofap is one of the main important part of my life for my growth, and I really appreciate, and I really think that everyone should do it and find their purpose for their life because of Nofap. Like, a lot of guys lost because they spend time on the website, they spend time on looking at the stuff they are not supposed to look for, right? Years and years and years, including me. And I'm glad that I finally make my way out of the other side, and that's why I want, like, every guy that seeing this video, they can also learn how to conquer their emotion, conquer their needs, right? And not to be so give in to their temptation, learn to conquer their sexual needs, and learn to conquer their fear. Because when we're spending time doing things, right, doing stuff and watching porn, we tend to run away from some of the problem of our life. And that's what is me before I'm running away from my problems. I don't want to think, I just want to release my stress. And I find myself looking at nasty website over and over and over again. And that's the way of me running away from my problems. And also drinking, right? Alcoholics, right? I get out from there, and now I'm a better person. And that is how I realized that I have to grow. I have to go through the pain. I have to accept life and solve the problem that are in front of me. Like, what should I do? I shouldn't be running away again, because it doesn't solve any problem. And I found out that, like, if we are to running away from my problem from the past, we will eventually again meet the same problem again until we solve it. And I don't want to do it over and over again. So, right, this is like the lesson from the Nofap. Alright guys, maybe my video is like going all over, right? So I want to end this video now. I appreciate you all time spent here watching me ranting about Nofap, but it's true that it makes me become the person I am now, able to share, able to be comfortable, right, on the camera, on my phone, watching myself speaking, talking, and wasn't that care about what other think of me anymore. Alright guys, thanks for watching. SiangTalk, peace.